Don't you think it's weird how you could spend 40 hours a week doing something you don't even like, but the second it's taken away from you, you start wondering what you're even supposed to do with yourself? So I got fired the other day, and the first thing I felt wasn't necessarily anger, it was more embarrassment. So for a little bit of background, I worked at this shitty plastic company, and it was actually chill. Like I worked there for like a year and a half, a little over that, and it was always cool. But we got this new assistant supervisor like within the last like 5 or 6 months or whatever, and he was kind of just a douchebag from the start. I mean, when he was my coworker, we all knew he was nuts. He's like literally a psychopath. He's literally said he was like diagnosed with something. I forget what it was, but they ended up promoting him, and he just went on like a power trip or something. I don't fucking know, but it's not important. So one day, I'm outside on like a smoke break, whatever. I was ripping the vape, and my other coworkers are out there, and he comes out yelling and screaming and fucking telling me to clean up and shit, which it was like not even halfway through the day. Like my line is always clean by the time I leave, so it's not even a big deal. But he's just that guy. Like he has to power trip about something. So he comes out, he's yelling and screaming. I'm like, bro, calm down. I don't know what you want me to do. Like it's gonna be clean before we leave. You're bugging for nothing. And he goes, clean your fucking shit up or you're gonna get written up or whatever the fuck he said. And I was like, alright, then fuck yourself. And then I texted my coworker or my supervisor, and I was like, I'm not gonna be fucking getting talked to like this. Like this is bullshit. I'm going home. So I went home, and then I go back a couple days later, and he gives me a write-up for it, and I'm like, I'm not signing that shit. I didn't even do anything wrong. He fucking can't be talking to employees like that. So I didn't sign it. They sent me home because I didn't sign the write-up, and then they called me the next day, and they were like, yeah, your position's being terminated, whatever. I was like, whatever. So I can't really say I didn't see it coming, but I don't think it was worth it. Like, I shouldn't have to sign that write-up. He can't be talking to people however the fuck he wants. And now, 2 of my other coworkers quit. And I guarantee they wouldn't have if I never got fired. It's just weird how it all worked out. Because we were all cool. Like, all my coworkers and I, we were all chill. Like, one of them is my boy. Like, we hang out all the time now. But I think it was just more embarrassing than anything. I mean, yeah, like, I was mad, whatever. But I think it's just embarrassing when you get fired or when you leave your job and you don't have a backup plan. I don't know. It's just something embarrassing about that. Like your friends and family, like telling them whatever. And of course worried because I have shit to pay for. I have a car I gotta pay for. I gotta pay for rent. So it blows, but I got another place I'm about to get into now, so it's alright. But I just think it's bullshit. Because these companies could treat you however they want, and then the second you don't like the way they're treating you, you get canned for it. I think it changed my perspective a little bit. I mean, we all know nothing lasts forever, but when you're going through the motions for so long, I think you can kind of get caught up in that and be like, oh, this is my life forever, but nothing lasts forever. And I think that's a good thing. And this is going to sound crazy, but the more I think about it, I'm glad I got fired. That job was shitty. I didn't even mention I work nights. That job was shitty. I would be fucking drinking at work all the time. I was like, it almost felt like it was ruining my life a little bit. I would work every other weekend. Shit was just not going the way I wanted it to. And now it's opening the door for more opportunities. And I'm not stuck in the cycle of that shitty fucking plastic company. I mean, it's definitely not necessarily a good thing. It's never good to be fired, but I'm not even really mad at it, to be honest. I feel like at some point you spend so much time at your job, it becomes your identity. And I don't want that place to be my fucking identity. But it is crazy how quickly life could change. I mean, my life from last week is totally different than it is now, but that's okay. Like, I don't know why we always stay in situations we hate just because we're scared of change. Because change could be a really good thing. Like I said, it can open up doors for other opportunities that you would have never had the opportunity to get if you didn't change. But for me, it is scary to see what comes next. But I think that's normal. I think most people are a little bit scared of change, which is okay. But I do feel like failure feels way worse before it happens, if that makes sense. I think the thought of failing is worse than failing because without failure, you can't grow. But yeah, I don't know exactly what happens next. And honestly, maybe that's the scariest part, but maybe I don't need to know yet. Getting fired feels like the end of something, but maybe it's the beginning of something I would have never had the courage to start on my own. So yeah, I got fired. It fucking sucks, but I'll figure it out. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.